Hey water signs, it's Neecola. So this is your weekly reading. This will be for May the 30th through June the 6th. And I am doing this as a collective. I just need to preserve my energy. A lot of things going on in the world right now. So let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus moving forward. What guidance do we have for Cancer? All right. We have unplug from the mass consciousness, and I really would tell anybody right now to unplug from social media, from other people's ideas and all that, and really go within yourself. It'll really help you to help things to become more clear, as opposed to having all of these external influences that may not be beneficial at the moment. So we have, there is a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. It says it's safer to stay with the crowd, not to question what you have been taught. It says you cannot trust the divine to take care of your financial well-being or your emotional needs. It says you should be afraid and not take risks. It says that if you dare stand up and live your truth, you will be lost and alone, humiliated, rejected, or even destroyed. You are being guided to unplug from that system of beliefs. You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. To access this, let go of the way that is too small for your soul. All right. So let's see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Gonna take the one on top. We got Earth healing. We also got, no, we didn't. I didn't get that for nobody. And it went straight to it, so this is definitely a message for you. It says you are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters, and you will be supported. Okay. So let's see what messages we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages for guidance? It's way too many. Messages, guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and there we go. Well, both of them fell. Messages, guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Shoot. Let's try this again. This is for May the 30th through June the 2nd. Give me one card for Pisces. Well, there's one that's upside down. We got an invitation to connect, which I thoroughly believe, because y'all had a lot of messages that popped out, but you got to be open to receiving them. So that's probably why they did not turn over. All right. Love exists through our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. All right. So let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for May 30th through June the 6th, 2020. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for May the 30th, May the 31st, June the 1st, June the 2nd, June the 3rd, June the 4th, June the 5th, and June the 6th, 2020. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of May the 30th through June the 6th, 2020. All right. Got two pentacles here, so I feel like there are some changes that are happening, and especially if you've been in the space of juggling a foundation, having maybe a lot of things going on. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the positive changes is that you could be in a space of extending your energy in a positive way, really understanding your emotions. Judgment, decision being made. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be an end to back and forth. Two of Swords here. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made. Some of you guys are really at a stalemate here. 3 Three tens here. So this is being in alignment with the cycle being complete. World card, Wheel of Fortune here. I do feel like there is a blockage to your expansion or to your growth. So some of you guys, there's a blockage to your growth. And I feel like it's because you keep going back and forth. Right now, a decision needs to be made. Seven of Cups. That's the blockage here. You're dealing with a lot of mental or emotional confusion. Could also be dealing with some mental confusion too. Seven of Swords is like going back and forth with your thoughts about something, especially these two together. This is almost like unstable mind and heart. There's some choices, some decisions. Whew. Three of Swords here, Seven Swords, 10 Swords. That's embracing the end of a difficult situation. I feel like there is some of you guys, either you've been lied to and your heart's broke about that. Six of Cups here, maybe in the past. You've been lied to in the past, been lied to by a past lover. This could also be something heartbreaking. Some of you guys, this could be heartbreaking dealing with children. Page of Cups here, there could be a new child involved. There could be some heartache involved with that. 10 of Wands here. Some of you guys, there could be a loss. This could be a pregnancy loss. Some of you guys could feel oppressed by some things. Being in suspension, Eight of Swords, Hangman is the outcome here. I feel like there is a lack in confidence. Some of you guys feel like your hands are tied. So let's clarify, because I do feel like there is some positive changes that are happening, but it may not feel so positive while they are occurring. So there is, and I'm going to be real with you, I do feel like there is, either you don't see that you're growing, that you're becoming awakened, and you're just confused, feeling unstable, feeling heartbroken about something of the past. Maybe you're not acknowledging your growth. Maybe you're blind to your own growth. So that may mean that you need to change your perspective and stop seeing things that, like, okay, I told this girl one time, I don't remember who I talked to, which I wouldn't tell you no way, but I told this girl one time, I was like, she was like, she feels like she's just losing because she's losing friends. She lost a lover. Like she was just falling out with people. And I was like, well, your first issue is seeing those situations as a loss. When God removes people from your life, he removes them for a reason. So instead of seeing every breakup, every friendship that is lost as a loss, as an ending point, see it as a beginning point for you to open yourself up to new, bigger, more high vibration and pleasant vibration things. Not just high vibration, but happy vibration. So for a lot of you guys, you could have walked away or been heartbroken by something in the past. Things can be changing for you. You could be in a space of confusion because you're seeing the change as a loss. You're seeing this as though you've like you've been betrayed, but God isn't betraying you. He's putting you in the position to be on a better path, to choose more for yourself, to obtain more for yourself. So don't see every loss is not a loss. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? I feel like I gotta write that down too. Sometimes people leave your life because they're not meant to be there. No matter what relationship you have with them, sometimes people are just, we all have our own paths, and sometimes we cross paths in order to meet at our intersection to take a test. You feel me? And once you pass that test, once you overcome that karma or that lesson, then you're free to move forward and really, go through more lessons so you can continue to grow and evolve. So we got Judgment here. Could be Scorpio energy here. Why is this Judgment here? Two of Wands here. So I feel like you're coming onto your own path. Two of Wands, you could be at a crossroads about investing in a family situation here. Tower, or that's why you're at a crossroads, because the family situation has ended. You could be in a space of really realizing that you've reached a peak of something. Like there's no more. There's no coming back. So we have the Tower, Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. So you're releasing any conflicts you have toward a relationship or just your beliefs around a situation. So some of you guys could be having conflicts in regards to your belief, maybe even going back and forth with people who don't understand things from your vibration. Sometimes when you're communicating with people or dealing with people in your life, you could be like here, like above it all. And I'm not saying nobody's above nobody, but spiritually, mentally, you could be at a higher ascension than someone you're talking to that may not be as aware or open. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? So you do have to be in a space of just, look, agreeing to disagree and moving forward with your life. Like, don't put yourself at a blockage or waste your time trying to prove a point. So we got Two of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles here with the Page of Wands. Some of you guys are blocking out some news. I feel like you're not looking at a situation sensibly, because Four of Wands, some of you guys may have had some plans. Four of Cups, you're unhappy by the way, you're unhappy with the clarity that you have. You're unhappy by the way that things are unraveling. You kind of are blocking your growth, especially if you're not acknowledging the positive changes that have occurred within your life. This is about being grateful. Even if, you thought you possibly met someone and thought, I'm gonna be with this motherfucker forever, like I love them, and then when things unravel and you see that this person was a lesson, not a blessing, not acknowledging that alone is a blockage, because now you're looking at it like I lost everything. You didn't lose nothing, but you're going to be at a loss if you keep putting that into your energy that you're losing. You're gaining an opportunity to create more growth. You're creating an opportunity for better things to come your way, for your fortune to change in a positive way. So Wheel of Fortune here, we have the Queen of Wands, and it was in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, you're not confident about your own abilities here. Three of Pentacles here. Some of you guys don't want to stop whatever cooperation you've been dealing with, because Knight of Pentacles, there's some responsibilities here that for some of you guys you're wanting to keep. Two of Cups, maybe even some of you guys could even be in a space of wanting some responsibility to a connection. Maybe this is about control. This could be about pride. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, the wheel is turning, and it is time for you to allow yourself to evolve and grow with the fortune's wheel within your life, with your wheel of destiny. Don't let it spin back around and put you at the same place. You're going to end up stuck. And Hangman as the outcome is stuck energy. So Seven of Cups here, I do feel like you're in your head, could be having a lot of like going through a lot of memories, a lot of daydreams. Why is it Seven of Cups here? We have Seven of Cups clarifying Seven of Cups. Well, I don't get no fucking clearer than that. For a lot of you guys, I do feel like you're dealing with a lot of confusion within your heart, within your mind. Food energy here, I feel like you're needing to walk by faith and do what is right for you. But for a lot of you guys, that does require Eight of Cups Hierophant, maybe walking away from a job, walking away from a relationship. And I feel like this is about putting you on a new journey for something better. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. I feel like I got this in the air sign reading. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be dealing with an air sign, but there could be some things, or it could be in your chart. There could be some things that maybe come to light that break your heart. Put these two together, but also helps you to embrace the end of a difficult situation. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is about retreating from Four of Swords. There's still 10 swords. Some of you guys need to embrace the end of a difficult situation. That's the problem. You're really back and forth within your mind. It could have a lot of things going on because you're not acknowledging things the way that they need to be seen in your life. You could be in a space of like pessimist, Debbie Downer, which I'm sorry, anybody named Debbie, that's just the phrase that they have. But you could be just looking at things from a very low perspective, not from a high vibration, not from an enlightened perspective. I feel like you need to become more enlightened, that whatever changes are happening within your life, it's helping you to grow, it's helping you to expand, it's helping you to bring more in. You don't want to get stuck. And I feel like a lot of times, because, and I don't know about y'all, but where I'm from in the South, a lot of times our parents were just in the space, not just my parents, but other parents that I have noticed, were just in the space of wanting to be comfortable, of wanting to have some security, stability within their life, that once they got the basic things that they needed, which was home, car, and food, then long as they had that, then they were comfortable. And I feel like that's just what you were in a space of wanting, just to have those basic comforts, and not in a space of really allowing yourself to truly be in your path of growing and expanding. When you're on a spiritual path and you're really in a space of obtaining or manifesting abundance within your life, your whole life is going to change. You're not just going to be comfortable, you're going to be thriving. You're going to be in a space of having an abundance of what you need, and not just the bare necessities. So for a lot of you guys, you could have been comfortable in having the bare necessities because it felt right. It felt like something that, you know, you were focused on having previously. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that may be the heartbreak, severing that connection or severing that memory, that belief, in order for you to really expand yourself, grow, and move toward more than what you have. I feel like with the 5 of Wands here, some of you guys are dealing with a lot of conflict. Now this heartache may come from an external source, but I feel like 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, if you're in alignment with moving forward, you can embrace the end of this difficult connection. Some of you guys, this has to do with a third party, or this has had to do with you being happy. You could have been in a space of being in a social situation. It could have been a friendship, could have been a romantic friendship, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's about letting go of a past situation again so that you can move forward, or letting go of past memories so that you can stop blocking yourself and kind of putting yourself in this tailspin. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Why is the 6 of Cups here? That's too many. Why is the 6 of Cups here? All right, still too many. We got one that failed though, so we're gonna use that one. We got the Lovers card here. So this is about a decision. What messages do we have? This could be about a past lover. This could be about children. Moon card here. We got Gemini, Pisces energy here. Someone is fearful of making a decision, possibly because of children, or possibly because of something in the past. Ace of Cups here. So this is a new opportunity. So you're in the space of having a new opportunity, but really fearful of either letting go of a past, or fearful of moving towards something new because of a past situation. I feel like it's time to move forward. You could be back and forth, like I'm telling you, like spinning your wheels, trying to figure out, am I making the right decision? Am I making the right decision? You are, if you're making a decision that is going to help you to move toward happiness. Like, don't block your own goals or your own growth. That's what I'm saying. Don't block your own growth. All right, so Page of Cups here. Could be dealing with someone else. Could be burdened by your emotions, burdened by your feelings. Detach from the feelings, guys. It's just energy. It's temporary energy. Something that, like, feelings change. So 8 of Wands here, Page of Cups. You feel like it's time for you to move forward. 6 of Pentacles here, making adjustments to really create a new path. But I feel like you're back and forth with what your previous desires were. So some of you guys, you could even be back and forth because you've had an idea of what you wanted, and some of you guys are still hoping. Yep, 10 of Wands, Hierophant. Your beliefs are creating a burden within your life. You need to embrace the end of a difficult situation and see clearly that what was a burden. 9 of Swords, face your anxieties. The only thing that make you keep going back and forth is your anxiety that you're letting go before you're winning. No, that's not the case. There's changes that need to be made. So Hangman here, 8 of Swords, you need to change your perspective so you can get yourself out of this prison that you've created. Like I said, you could be in a space just spinning wheels because you're not seeing this from the right perspective. So let's see, we have the Hangman here. This is an outcome. We got King of Pentacles here. I feel like you need to change your perspective. Could be dealing with an earth sign. I think I said that earlier here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is being confident about investing. 9 of Pentacles in your own independence. So some of you guys, that is what you need to see. I feel like you're in a space of could be making the wrong decisions by allowing something to grow or wanting something to grow. Could be in a space of creating another blockage within your life or something else that is going to create an obstacle. For a lot of you guys, this is about removing the imaginary springs. I got 1010 on my thing, so it is about allowing yourself to grow. It is about transitioning from old energy, from old cycles towards something new. Why is this 8 of Swords here? Why is this 8 of Swords here? Why is this 8 of Swords here? So we have the Magician here, 5 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of just feeling conflicted, and that's what's keeping you restricted. I feel like you've manifested conflicts and discontentment within your life because you keep going back and forth into the same cycles. It is about unblocking yourself, taking the blindfold off, and seeing things for what they are. Some of you guys, you have an opportunity to move towards something that is going to make you happy, that is going to secure your independence, but I don't know if that's what you really want, because you have this idea, and it may be perpetuated through social media, it may be perpetuated through beliefs that people around you have. You need to establish your own beliefs so that you can move toward your own goals and your own path. Let's see what messages we have. This is for my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, guidance for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Cancer? We got go now. So Cancer, right now you need to focus on moving forward on your path, choosing peace. Okay. What messages do we have for Scorpio? We have father, brother, husband, son. So this can be dealing with a masculine energy within your life. Messages for Pisces. We got balance, career, and home life. I'm trying to tell you, you have an opportunity here right now. Water signs, you need to focus on nurturing yourself, keeping a balance or creating balance within your life so that you can move forward. This is all I have. Until next time, y'all.